Hey friends, in this video you're going to see and hear me whispering for most of the video, and that was because it was filmed at like 4 or 5 a.m. during a stressful time when I couldn't sleep, and that was a few months ago in the middle of wedding planning. But now we are more relaxed and calm, so I will get into that and then I will show you later on how this is actually patinaed. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we have something very exciting. It is something that I resisted for the longest time because I was like, I'm not a rings planner girly and I just don't understand a non-bounded book option. It just doesn't make sense to me, and what am I gonna do with all the refills and things like that? And then I think FOMO, I'm gonna admit, FOMO is what drove me to this, but I had talked myself into just like trying it out. And what I ended up doing is I actually only bought the inserts. So if you don't know, Plotter is like a ring system brand that's Japanese, and they have been growing in popularity lately. But I bought the Plotter 2mm grid refill memo notepad for the mini size. They have multiple planner sizes, but I bought this one. And this one, actually, it's just a notepad and it has blank pages with a really tiny grid, and you can tear them. I think you're not supposed to keep the whole notepad in your planner. You're just supposed to tear it out and put it into your planner as you need. So I just bought this to try it out. This planner is some no-name planner that I actually have from 4th grade, and I was so obsessed with the idea of buying a plotter that I was like, no, you have to go and find a ring planner and make that work for you first before you can commit to like the expense of an actual plotter. And I dug through all of my like belongings and found this one that I had in 4th grade. I thought that was so funny, and it actually fits the exact like mini size for the plotter. There's no name for the brand. It had a rubber band in here for so long it snapped as soon as I brought it out. What did I have here? If it can be solved, there's no need to worry. If it can't be solved, worry is of no use. So if you didn't know, I am actually planning a wedding and I'm getting married very soon, and I decided that I needed something that I could take with me to talk to vendors and venues and things like that. And it has worked out really well because, well, I'm not gonna show you the details, but I was able to like use a new page for each venue that we visited, and then once I made my final decision, I was able to discard the notes for the venues that I didn't need anymore. And actually, I ended up like turning the page upside down and flipping it over, so like you don't even need to discard it if you want to be cheap like me, which I mean, plotters are not cheap. So if you want to be like cost efficient and you only write on the one side of the page, you can still like keep it, flip it over like that, cross it out. That's what I did. And now I'm writing on the back side of some of these, especially since the whole point of Plotter is to add and subtract and discard pages as you're going, as needed. So if you're gonna discard it anyways, might as well get the use out of the front and back, right? So that's what I've been doing, and it has worked so well. And it worked so well that I actually decided I wanted to upgrade. And this is the Bible size. It is larger than this, but I wanted something that could fit in my purse and wouldn't be too bulky. And although I love this, I think one size up is something that was more aligned with my comfort level. I was also really interested in their one insert the project manager one. I already opened it. I had an unboxing video for Atlas stuff. I bought this from Atlas Stationers, but I ended up not finishing that unboxing video, and the items are still sitting around because I've been so busy. We have a short engagement period, and I got really excited about planning for it, and I bought the project manager stuff because the Gantt chart was really interesting to me, and then I haven't used it, but now I've just been like itching to use this and implement this because I know it'll help. But what happened was I ended up getting stressed and not like unboxing it and everything and setting it up, and now I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it and we're gonna see how it goes. So let's start with the actual planner. They come in this muted orange, so it's not like obnoxious. They come in this really cool box, and then on the side we have plotter in black, and on the top we have a serial label. So I don't know what any of that means, but it is made in Japan, and the parent company is Design Phil. So if you don't know, Design Phil owns Plotter and Midori, and I believe Traveler's Company. So the more you know. Oh my gosh. I opened this and then I put it back in, but I don't like remember. So I'm excited again. It comes in this black duster bag with the print of their logo. Oh wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's see. This is in Japanese. Oh, okay. Before using your binder, our leather binders are subjected to rigorous quality control and crafting standards, but make sure to read these instructions to ensure long-term quality use. Subjecting the binder to impact, dropping it, or applying inappropriate amounts of pressure may cause the rings to break off or otherwise damage the binder. Attempting to close the binder when overfilled applies pressure that may damage the rings or cause the bracket to break off. Bending the binder 180 degrees or more applies pressure that may damage the bracket. Using the bandwidth lifter sold separately reduces the load pages apply on binder rings. Really? Okay. I don't know if I bought one of those. Our leather binder is made of a single piece of leather bracketed by a ringed spine and back plate. This simple design features an exposed back plate, so the construction is delicate. Interesting. Our logo is silk screened on the back of the leather. Individual appearance may vary due to unevenness and, oh, it's all like disclaimers. The logo may distress over time. Color may transfer to parts that overlap with the logo, and the logo may fade or come off as a result. I guess like they have to do these. Appearance of individual plotter leather products may vary due to the natural characteristics of the leather used. Creases, veins, uneven color, and other unique characteristics develop naturally over time and are proof of genuine leather. Nice. Oh wow. What is this? Pelle Consigliata al Vegetale in Toscana. Made in Tuscany. Or made in Italy. I think it's like a certificate of authentic Italian leather. Vegetable tanned is my assumption. Okay. And then we have a moisture packet. Moment of truth. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I was thinking I had too many brown leather goods now, but like, who cares? This is a different... Oh wow, it's kind of dry. I don't know if I just have a dry environment. I mean, it is winter, but all of my leather goods have felt dry. But I think just like hand oils and stuff will take care of that. But it has like... Let me smell it. Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay, so mine has like streaks going across it. I don't know if you can see. And I don't remember how they said they treat this leather, but it looks like somebody took their fingernail and made like an indentation a million times over it. That's probably the worst leather description you could make, but just, I don't know leather vocabulary that well. There are little streaks on this side as well, but I think it gives it a nice character. Let's check out the... Wow. Is this brass? I think it's brass. Here. It says plotter engraved in there. The edges are very sharp and then smooth down. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. So far so good. Ooh, oh, wow. I actually didn't look at the inside before. So good. It smells so good. Oh, it smells like leather. We buy leather goods partially because we enjoy the smell, right? So the edges are actually very finished. They're sealed off with some kind of gloss, and the inside is not very feathery. It's more flat. Like, I think the spine right here feels more like Traveler's Company. Actually, here's a Traveler's Company notebook, and this is the regular size, and then this is the Bible size plotter. So width-wise, they're about the same. Height-wise, they're about an inch difference. So, and then these are the spines, and obviously one is bound and one is a ring. But the inside, well, actually this one's pretty smooth. This one actually is more rough. I did run a lint roller on this last night, but you can definitely see the character there. I just realized these are so tiny. Everyone always talks about how plotter is good if you don't really like chunky rings. My rings in here, I thought they were okay, but these are so tiny. Like, I don't know if you can tell. How do you want to see it? Let's see. From this view versus this one. Like, they're really small. Ooh. Oh, here's the logo. There's a lot of blemishes, but I guess you can't tell on a blue one. So let's look at the logo. It looks like it's gold foiled almost, but like a matte gold. So it says plotter, and then plotter noun. Number 1, planner, organizer, strategist. Number 2, tools to make drawings and design. Number 3, methodology for thinking. Number 4, those who change the context. Number 5, tools for change makers. Okay, that's nice. It's very faded, but that's okay. I guess they have this to protect it, and it has the same stuff that I just read off. I think this must have been like this when I opened it. Not sure, but we don't need these. So what's this? Ooh, plotter, serial number, and then the definitions for their like number 1s through 5. Proudly handmade in Japan. We are thoroughly committed to preserving Japanese techniques. I love that. Most Japanese products are very well made, and they pay a lot of attention to detail. Do not use for anything other than the intended. Handle with care. Moisture may leave stains. Use of thinner or benzene may cause leather to harden or discolor. Store in a ventilated area. Keep any metal parts out of reach of small children. Yeah, it actually is very sharp. See, there's a warranty on the product. We will repair any damage that occurs during normal use within a year. And then there are like certain circumstances where warranty is valid for use only within Japan and shall be reissued. See the URL below if you live outside of Japan. Dropping the binder or subjecting to impact may deform the rings. Do not put your fingers in the part of the rings that opens and closes. Fingers may get caught. Make sure you keep the binder out of reach of children. Overfilling may cause stress. Ring size is, oh, they have varying ring sizes. Number of pages. Let's check out the rings. Moment of truth. Oh wow, that was harder than I thought it would be, because these are really tiny, the little nubs. Okay, so it says Kraus on there. Okay, I don't know if there's anything special about their rings, because I have heard about people, they're saying that their rings get deformed and misaligned if there's too much pressure applied. But, oh, I'm so excited. Here we are. Let's get into some of the inserts. Okay, so I bought the to-do list. This feels like Christmas. All of them have this like black piece of information. I thought it was attached to the back, but maybe not. And this is the 006 Bible size to-do list. Their paper smells nice. It smells like paper. On the first line it says mission, and then it has 0%, 50, and then 100, and then a column for a checkbox. So you can kind of write your task and then track the completion level. And I think this was actually very good, especially for wedding planning, because there's so many ongoing tasks that kind of last several days, but there's so much anxiety behind like getting everything done, and I think it would help me. Oh gosh, I wish I had unboxed this earlier. I'm already like so close to being done with things now, but I think it would help to just be able to feel the gratification of like filling these in. So you get, oh, front and back. So this should last me a while, even after wedding planning. But let's see. I think it has, I don't know how many pages. 60? That doesn't matter, but you get the idea. So there's that. And then what's this one? Project Manager. We'll go over that one last. We have a 2mm grid. This one's pretty self-explanatory. I think there's 80 pages, so I think this is the page count. And then this is 50. But I bought the smaller version, the mini size for this one already. So, oh, this is fun. I like that they put that there. So you could use it to sketch or make notes or journal, whatever you want. And the whole thing will not fit in here, you know? Like maybe one of these, but you can't have a whole mix of stuff. So you definitely have to like tear pages out to the desired amount that you want and can fit in here. It's a really compact notebook, which is very interesting. This is a fastener case. I think I bought this because when I do the Traveler's Company notebooks, I always miss having like some kind of pocket to carry ephemera or like maybe a pen. Okay, that's this one. A bandwidth lifter. So I did get one of these. Apparently this will help protect your pages from applying load to the rings. 012 Bible size lifter. So this one has time zone, a world map, weights and measurements. I never need those. Oh, I thought it was like grease, like oil, but it's actually the map, kind of. So this is the South Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the North Pacific, North Atlantic. This is interesting. So it's like, I mean, New York and Chicago are here, and they put Tokyo here. All right, I don't know how to read this. I mean, I guess like Chicago, -15, 0 is around here. I don't know, centimeters, measuring. What's this? Okay, conversions and whatnot. This one is a ring supporter. Reduces pressure marks of leather by ring. I originally thought like orange was the most obnoxious color to pick, but it's actually very soothing in a way right now. Or maybe because I'm just really excited about all the leather goods and stuff. Okay, well, we avoided it, but here we are. We can do the Project Manager one as well. And this one I actually did pull out of the packaging for myself to look at, but I thought it only came with one, but it actually comes with 6. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in multicolors, and it can help you separate your tasks and your projects. So you can fit like, let's use this. So say you have this project, this architecture project or this design project, and you want to separate it from all the others. So you would be able to write the project name, the note, and then it says member. I don't know if it's like you need to write who is on there. Oh, there's a how to use. Okay, it's in Japanese. Cool. On the inside we have a Gantt chart. So if you aren't familiar with Gantt charts, you kind of like write your task and then it has dates, and then you can like write the time frame, say like February 2nd, 3rd, 4th. We're way past that now, but I'm just using it as an example. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or whatever. And then you can kind of like highlight or color in the blocks so that you can kind of visualize how long a project is projected to take, or pretty much the duration of the projects and things like that. At least that's my understanding of Gantt charts. And then on the back side, they actually have it's exactly what I needed. The to-do list insert, basically, where it was the same thing, like your task and then the 0%, 50%, 100%, and a check mark. So that's interesting. Like, do I want to just use this, or do I want to use those to-do list inserts? I don't know. We'll see. But this would be cute for a wedding, right? So now we put everything together. I should probably have referenced the video, but too bad. We're gonna wing it. There's like more tension to the rings than I thought there would be. And I'm always afraid of like pinching my finger, but I'm sure I'll get used to it over time. I also got this because I thought it would protect my pages or whatever. I think this goes first. No, the leather support band thing should go first. This is just to make sure that your rings, like over time, the rings will kind of like leave impressions on your leather. And if you want to decrease the amount of wear down on that, like the rate of wearing it down, then you put this protector, does it go this way? So that you can preserve the rings for a little bit longer. I'm assuming you want the logo to show. And I honestly did not look this up. So we are learning together. Do I like it like that? I think I like the logo not showing. I'm not sure. Oh wait. And it's just a strip of leather, so I was like, do I really need this? But I guess you do if you want to protect. Actually, maybe I'll keep it this way. But it seems to fit exactly. I was like, can I just buy my own strip of leather and cut it? Which you can, but I didn't realize that they like intentionally cut holes this way. I'm sure, like, you know, I mean, their system is so expensive. It's expensive to me, okay? Compared to Traveler's Notebook, I mean, it's like significant in price, but I'm sure they put a lot of research into how everything fits into their binders. So it says plotter. We'll do it this way. Yeah, this is weird. It's a little tighter because we already have that leather band in there. And then these are like nice zippers for a plastic insert. Very nice. Does this have like name card mini? Oh, it might be like their insert sizes or like their binder sizes. I don't know where this one goes, but I think we'll just put it in. Oh no, it's harder to press now. It's difficult for me. I don't know. Is it because of all the stuff I added? Okay, so, oh, this doesn't move? I guess because it's like supposed to be flush against the leather. At first I thought the strap thing was so ugly, but now I see the use. Although I wish it was not black. I think like a caramel color, thinking of Traveler's Notebook, would be nice. I don't like that the zippers show. Okay, wow. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what I want to fill it up with yet because you can't put both of these in there. So I think I definitely want to keep one of the project managers. I like the yellow a lot, but I think we should go with the white for wedding. And how many pages can you keep in here though? Not that many, maybe like 6. How about we just rip some of these? So I bought this plotter Bible in January and it is now June 2025. So you can see that there's still marks, but there's more of a shine to it. It is definitely smoother. There's little like, it looks pink in the camera, but they're actually darker brown marks. And the unfortunate part is on the back, I got fountain pen ink on it. I think I was laying it on a notebook, over a notebook that hadn't dried yet. And in the moment I was like, crap, but I was so busy that I didn't even care anymore. And I think it adds to the patina effect. Something I did just notice though, on the brass bar, there's like a little bit of pink ink. I wonder if I could scrub that off. Let's find out. We might regret this. Oh, I can scrub it off. Yeah, perfect. And now it's gone. See? Wonderful. So let's just get into how I've been using it. I actually have been putting it in my purse and throwing it in there, getting scuffed up with other stuff. I rarely leave the house without this now, and I've taken it on a few trips, so that's nice. The inside's still pretty much the same, I think. I'd have to scroll back and watch, but I did get the ring protector, so the leather is not imprinted, but this here is 6 months worth of pressure on there. In the pocket, we actually have a Traveler's Notebook monthly diary, and the reason I have this is because I bought this prior to knowing that I would be traveling, going outside with a plotter Bible. And by the time I bought this notebook, their monthly inserts were already sold out everywhere. I don't love it because it's annoying to have to take it out and it barely fits into this pouch, but it does the job and will suffer for another 6 months. Maybe I'll put this in its own passport. Traveler's notebook, but then I'm like, am I gonna travel with two? And I can't not travel with this anymore because I double booked one appointment last year because I didn't have my calendar. And since then, I'm like, I'm never doing that again. So I also have little washi strips and I think a receipt in here. This is the cinema roll washi tape that I bought recently from a local shop. Isn't that so cute? So adorable. I went to the Penny Post in Virginia, so I'll have to make a video about my haul that I got from there. But we just have these blank grid pages. I rip a few off the pad. Originally I was living with the pad in this and that was not working out. So yeah, I did all my wedding planning in here and talking to vendors and things like that, and I actually took that out. You saw like the task manager or the project flap. I took that out. It was good. It did its job. I put everything in that flap and I put it in a box. Did not file it away yet. Recently, I put one of those Lordstrom pen loops on here. I thought it would be better than the one that they sell. I don't know. These are cheaper. I got a bunch of these from Atlas and you have to like mess with it a little, but it does fit. Ooh, it makes you twist your pen if you don't do it right. It does fit a Sailor Pro Gear Slim in there. I had the mini in here. It's very snug, so it sticks out. Like it's not gonna protect your pen. So I wouldn't travel with a very expensive pen in here. I actually wouldn't even use this pen in here. I was just using it for demonstration. This one's very precious. Maybe like a Kaweco. I almost do feel like I'm gonna give myself a paper cut though, trying to jam this in because it's very close to like my finger sliding on paper right there. And it's not the best, but it does the job for now. That was a recent addition. Along with this, I started putting little post-it notes. What I use this mainly for is actually groceries, and it's very convenient because they have these to-do list pages and they have like mission and then a percentage bar of completion and a checkbox. I don't use that. I just use a checkbox. And it is weird to have the checkbox on the right of it, but it's been really good for groceries because I'll just write it down, and if I can't go to the store, I'll just take it out, hand it to my partner, and he goes to the store. So it's great. And then once I'm done, I can just take it out and discard it. So I just have a bunch of lists for stuff that I was looking at and reviewing things, just lists that I needed to move and stuff. Over here we just have a whole bunch of stamps. So these are additional stamps. These are 2-ounce stamps in the US for the Postal Service. These are postcard stamps, and then these are regular forever stamps. I have been trying to get into sending people postcards whenever I travel, and I'm always stuck without a stamp. For some reason, I don't want to go to a post office when I'm traveling. It would be better to just find a mailing box if I had postcard stamps with me. So there's that. And that's the end of it. I don't really keep much in here. It's very utilitarian. I love it. Oh, I forgot what I do use this for. It's not just grocery lists. I actually journal when I'm traveling or when I'm out and about. I will journal for that day and I will scrapbook and put ephemera in there. And when I get back from my trip, I can just take it out and then I actually washi tape it into my main daily planner. And it's been working so far because like it's better than going in a traveler's company notebook where you get like 30 pages and then you only fill out like 2 of them. And then it's also better than just going off of memory to try to fill out my daily journal to remember everything. So it's been working for me so far. It does feel a little boring, but maybe because I'm getting like mid-year planner anxiety. But this has been working really well for me so far, and I really love it. It still smells amazing. I love how it's been aging. Every like planner that I've thrown in my purse just gets dinged up and scratched and ages it so fast compared to when I have it at home, but I really, really like that. So let me know in the comments below, do you have a plotter? Do you like it? Do you like what mine looks like after 6 months? And would you consider getting one? Are you a rings person? I was not, but I kind of became one because the leather spoke to me, the FOMO spoke to me, and I found ways for it to work for me in a very, very nice way. And it makes me happy every time I use it. It's fountain pen friendly. The paper, maybe not stamp friendly, but no paper is. But I'll have to swatch some inks in here sometime to show you how it behaves. But yeah, pretty good. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back soon because I will have more videos for fine stationery writing and all that jazz. I hope you have a beautiful day and get inspired to create and romanticize your life even more. Bye!